Chapter 115. Your story. Questioner. Often people get hurt by close relations. Maharaj. The spiritual person is not supposed to hurt anyone's feelings. You can ignore someone, but don't struggle with anyone. Forget and forgive. We all have the same essence, but different standards and upbringing. Unpleasant atmospheres will not remain constant. You are a spiritual being, not a human being. If a tiger appears and you run, the tiger will run after you. If you face it eye to eye, the tiger will run. If anyone tries to insult you, this will not touch you. Spirituality teaches you. Your inbuilt teacher will instruct you. This will happen spontaneously out of your meditation. You become one with selfless self through the meditation. When temptations arise, you will get inner guidance on how to act. Simplicity is the best policy. Avoid difficult people. Your own master will teach you how to live in difficult circumstances. This is the highest kind of devotion, when questions and answers flow like an inner dialogue. Don't ask why there are problems. That is just for children learning the ABC. Here you're becoming a master of language. This is a way of approaching your selfless self. Listening, receiving prompts, and taking guidance. This spontaneous flow is a sign of your realization. Questioner. What do you mean by reader's knowledge when you talk of reading spiritual books? Maharaj. When reading these books, read them as your story, and not just a story about Brahman. It is the reader's knowledge, the reader's biography, your spiritography. Be calm and quiet. Whatever you listen to, use it to refresh your memories. Nothing complex. Be with you. Forget about the world. Don't go looking here and there. Spiritual knowledge teaches you how to live and act in this world. Meditation is effective to calm the ego intellect. When you know these feelings are coming, ignore them. Don't give them attention, just like ignoring a barking dog. You're teaching yourself. This is self-teaching. In the beginning, the disciple works at getting close to selfless self. He continues to move closer and closer to selfless self. Initially, deliberate effort and discipline is required to achieve this movement, using the tools of self-inquiry, meditation, mantra recitation, bhajans, and some spiritual reading, reflection, contemplation. The disciple is teaching himself, self-teaching. After absorbing reality, spontaneous awakening appears within the devotee. The devotee has realized deity within. He has merged with the ocean, so to speak, and no longer has to make deliberate effort or take any deliberate action. All action occurs spontaneously from then on, as selfless self and devotee are one. Therefore, in different situations, how to act or what to do is now automatic, with no deliberate effort needed. There is inner guidance, a spontaneous flow of indications. We call this self-teaching without any deliberate effort. Prior to awakening, to teach yourself, some effort was needed. Now not so. The devotee has become a master of selfless self, a teacher of selfless self. Remember, these are words only. Look to the meaning behind them, the gist. You are now a teacher of your selfless self. You are a master of your selfless self. Therefore, use your spiritual power, your spiritual knowledge in every area and walk of life, whether it be your family, social, or spiritual life. Questioner. You say, don't be a victim, don't listen to others' concepts. Maharaj. Nisargadatta Maharaj said that after knowing the reality, you are not to be distracted. This is an illusionary world with people who will try to shake your faith and trust, making you suspicious once more. Now that you have reality, maintain it with meditation. Other people talk bookish knowledge. The Vedas say this and that, and they may distract you with their half knowledge. This will bring about a downfall. Beware. This is simple knowledge, but essential knowledge. Why do we need this knowledge? Because the body is not our identity, and we are unknown to ourselves. We are to know ourselves in a real sense. You need courage to say goodbye to this illusory world. You know the direct source, ultimate truth. Now you are to digest, absorb this knowledge with constant reciting and meditation. This way, your body memories will be constantly refreshed by reality. When Nisargadatta Maharaj talked about knowledge, he said, chew it like chocolate, and the chocolate fluid will refresh it by itself. Questioner. I was reading one of Ranjit Maharaj's books. He was talking about doing nothing, not speaking, not eating. Should we do these things or not do them? Maharaj. Why these imaginary tricks? It is okay for beginners, but at this particular level, when you know that your presence is invisible, why ask this question? There's no I. So who's talking about I am not eating? You have had so much knowledge. You're not to take a step down. After listening for all this time, I expect you to have a base, some foundation. But if you're getting happiness from this, then read it.